Hey guys, HelpingHans here. Thought I'd give you a quick video on what the Hands of the High Castle project is all about. You probably heard me talk about it in the last video, but you're probably confused as to what it is. Basically, it's a project that I'm hiring a developer, Neokura, who is a developer who works in Unity. He's worked on other video games in the past, and he's going to help me create basically a video game where you guys in Twitch chat can interact with it. And it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you. This is some of the assets that we're going to use to run for it. So guys, here we have Cinti Studios, one of two assets that we're going to be using. This is the World War II asset pack. As you can see here, this is a low poly res asset pack, but we can use all these types of assets, from the guns to the soldiers themselves, to the flamethrower on that guy's back, to that machine gun there you see firing bullets out on those Americans on the D-Day landings. We can recreate this whatever we want to do, man. We can do whatever we want. It's just left up to our imagination, which is sick. So I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for the Hands of the High Castle project. I'll leave this running for a minute so you get an idea of what's available here in this pack. One of the ideas is that the characters that you can see in these, we're going to be using them for our Twitch subs. We're going to have, like, for instance, these German soldiers you see here, we're going to have them patrolling up and down inside the castle, and you'll have Twitch subs that can have their own version, you know, their own NCP character if you want, which would be really cool. And based on their Twitch subs, they'll be able to, you know, like tier 1 to tier 2, tier 3, the higher their tier, the more customizations potentially they'll be able to do to those characters. So you can have planes here, and even ships and submarines and stuff later on down the line if we want to, but there you go. That's one of the packs that we are using there. So here we're onto the document itself. So the Hands project, it's got quite a few many places in the universe overall, but we're going to working on, first of all, on Hands in the High Castle. Other ideas that I had was Hans' bunker situation room. That's like, you know, instead of like you would see this scene, for instance, on stream, instead of like seeing the background would change. It would be like an animated interactive video game rather than just like a static image or an image of the room that I'm currently in, right? So that's one idea that I had. Another place there on down the line I want to have is a gulag. So let's say if someone is being abusive or toxic in Twitch chat, we can send them to the gulag where they have to serve hard labor, and they would also, you know, be a place where we could execute people if we wanted to, you know, ban them from the stream, for instance. It could be a cool interactive feature. Later on, maybe have battlefields, as you'll see me traveling around different theaters of war, for instance, Normandy, Africa, East Front of Pacific War. Got the inspiration for that from a guy called Cardboard Cowboy. I don't know if you know, that's a quite popular Twitch streamer. So with Hands of the High Castle itself, basically, the idea is it's going to look something like this. It's going to have like two perimeters of walls, and then you'll have a fort in the center. And in the fort, you'll have different rooms, and you'll be able to interact with these rooms and stuff. So the camera will be, you know, in an aerial view, like a drone, for instance, like panning around in a 360-degree coverage of the castle. And you're probably thinking, hang on, how is this going to be interactive on the screen? So basically, whenever we have like a starting soon screen, maybe I go for be right back screen or end screen, this would be the scene that you guys can interact with and have fun with. And I think it'd just be super cool for you guys to get something more out of the Twitch stream, and it'll elevate the Twitch stream to a new level. So for instance, one of the rooms we thought was trophy rooms, for instance. One room, so let's say we develop our own tournament, which is what we're going to do, actually, guys. You're hearing this first, but hopefully next month, the 7th and 8th of August, I am going to be doing a Company Heroes 2 tournament for my viewers. So hopefully you guys will sign up for that. I'll post a proper announcement for that soon, but just let everybody know that is going ahead. Also, no top level players will be allowed to join that, so more new players will feel like they've got a chance to do well in that, which would be cool. Or just average players will be able to do well. So yeah, one of the rooms of trophies, and like let's say you know we did a hide and seek game mode recently, and we could have Zizoka won the first round, and then Roadkill won the second and third round. I'll have a trophy in that room dedicated to hide and seek game mode, and we'll have the list of winners on maybe a plaque underneath the trophy or on the pedestal. So we'll have, you know, and people can go in there and look around and see that you know, the history of like the community or whatever. Scene 2, so basically the camera, you'll be able to change the camera position, so it'll be an overview, obviously area view of the castle, then it will go into the castle, and you can go check out each individual rooms. You'll have soldiers, like I say, patrolling up and down inside the castle. I've just think this is like an MS Paint or whatever, but you can see, you know, some soldiers guarding the castle itself. You'll have a the entrance and a corridor. And then you'll have the different rooms on either side. Another room I came up with was the security room. So I'll have maybe security cameras inside the room, which is showing different aspects of the castle perimeter. And inside the different specific rooms inside the castle, as well as there may be a TV inside there. And on the TV, there'll be maybe the best top Twitch clips that that I feature on my channel, or possibly maybe it could be a good way for when I have a sponsor, I can have their sponsor playing on that TV. So it's a really cool way for me to to boost up the stream basically by doing this. Maybe you can even have like my emotes in higher res versions, like on banners through the corridor as you go through the corridor. We have the throne room. Something similar to this, not exactly like this, but it's just an example here. Here is like a throne room. So here you have your pillars, and on the pillars there'll be these flags, and these flags will be our subscriber flags. So subscriber banners basically. And if I scroll down here, you can get a sense of what I'm kind of after. Again, I did this in Paint, but we'll obviously get an artist to do this more professionally. But the first flag will have obviously be white and silver, as it's just a standard sub flag, and it'll be from people who are 1 to 2 months, and their names will be listed on this flag. You'll have their name, and then by the months they're subscribed. Once they, let's say a 2-month sub becomes a 3-month sub, they are then put on the bottom of the next flag. They basically they get an upgrade, right? So they go on to the next flag, the green and silver, and so on and so forth, all through the flag list, which is really, really cool. So I'm really, also it's going to look really, really sick, I'm hoping, once it's all up and running. You got an idea. I just made up some names here, so you can see, this is how many, their name, followed by how many days or maybe months they're subscribed for, which should be really cool. So these are some commands that I would like. So what my Unity developer, Neokura, is going to do is he's going to make it so that he's going to code with the Twitch API so that you guys can trigger actions in the game. So for instance, if you type !rain, it would rain in the game. !snow, snow, sunny, night, shift change, guards would change their shifts, plane flies over the castle. I'm thinking on the back of the plane we'll have like a banner, and on that banner maybe it could be some text so someone can do a shout out, or maybe there could be again another sponsor idea, so a sponsor could put their advertisement on top of the on the banner as the flame flies over the sky. Could be really cool. A lot to be done with that. Sky view and throne room, so you can have the have the camera in fixed positions or whatever. And I was thinking about doing it so this would be fixed for subscribers only, so only subscribers could trigger this, because otherwise it would get spammed, right? So we'd have maybe tier 1 subs can do maybe the basic commands, and then tier 2 subs and tier 3 subs could do more with the commands later on down the line. And here's some other ideas that I came up with for other rooms. So yeah, or other features. So be able to include custom characters for my higher tier subscribers to fill in the universe that is the castle. Have Twitch Raid start a special event in the universe where raiders parachute into the castle and my viewers and subs try to defend it. So you'll be able to, so chat will be able to spam things in chat, like spam emotes, and maybe they could be I'll make maybe a flak cannon emote. So that would then trigger the flak cannons that would be featured on these top of these towers, right? So instead of these flags, we'll have like maybe flak E8s, flat Vervelings, or things like that, and then chat could then type a thing, and that would start these guns would then start firing and shooting down maybe the raiders that are coming in via the parachute. And obviously later on down the line we'll have it so that the people that are coming in as enemy, maybe American airborne dropping into the base, for instance, you'll be able to see their names above their heads, so that these raiders can see themselves in the game, for instance. So that'd be really impressive for people to see, I think, and that might make them stick around because they can think, oh look, that's cool, I'm in a game, what the hell, already? That's really cool. That's obviously way down the line, but that's like some kind of ideas I've got for in the future. Twitch clip room, which is integrated playing live TV in the castle, live clips in the castle. Treasury room, a room for top donators and subs. So whoever like, for instance, Firefly, Howard Enskin, Sugar Swish, all the guys that Dorky, all the guys that are given lots of tips and stuff and sub gifts over the years. They'll have their own special room, and they'll be featured in a cool room kind of thing. There's the gulag that I talked about earlier. My own office situation, which features me and chat can interact with it. Promotion events in the throne room, or a new location, the parade ground, where I hand out promotions to users who complete challenges or do well in my opinion. Again, chat can interact with this somehow. So for instance, guys, here we have a clip of one of my Twitch viewers and subscribers, Rekka, pulling off a really impressive play where I ask him if he can get in vision, give me vision to try and help my artillery take down the Panzer weapons, and he comes in with a Valentine, and not only does he take out a Brumbar, he helps kills the Panzerwerfers, as you're about to see.
Someone get vision in the air. Valentine, yes, Wrecker, get in there, give me vision. Yeah, get the Wrecker, everyone, get the Panzerwerfers. Get the Panzerwerfers. Go over there, get the Panzerwerfers. Yes, come on. There's 2 Panzerwerfers sitting there. Yes, good job, mate. Good job, Wrecker. Fuck yes, mate. Yeah, Wrecker! Wrecker! Yes, Wrecker! Oh my god, Wrecker, you legend! Oh! Yes, mate! Fucking MVP move if that freaking... Get out of there with that Valentine, man! Get out of there!
And the Valentine lives at the end of that clip there, as you can see.
Oh, it live!
So that clip, for instance, would be featured in the all-time Hall of Fame, and that would be, you know, if someone pulled off some really impressive play like that, we would do like a parade where it would be kind of like an animated thing, as you'd see me maybe come over and pin a medal on his chest for excellent valor or something like that, or you know, like anything like that would be really cool. So that's an idea down the line. So guys, we've already signed the contract to make this work and make this happen, and we've already got Neokura. He's already created quite a bit of content already for the universe. You can see he's already built the wall perimeter. He's got the 2 walls up. He's getting started on the castle as well. I've given him some ideas of like what kind of cool castles I like to see, things like this. Obviously, nothing as grand as this, but I'd like kind of a standalone tower and things like this. And my idea, yeah, it's just an example here what he's trying to put together. It looks a bit more like a monastery at the moment, but I'll ask him to do more and change that up. But I thought it'd be really cool, like, to start with, we'd only have, for instance, this setup. So we'd have, like, the 2 side rooms, the trophy room, the guard room, then the throne room, a staircase going up and a staircase going down. These 2 staircases will probably be, you know, at this point in time, probably be in a ruined state. As well as maybe the bridge upstairs towards the other tower. That bridge will be destroyed and stuff. So things that the castle look like dilapidated to start off with. And as we reach like sub goals and tip goals and things like that, you know, we can then pay for obviously the renovation. So I can pay Neokura to then, you know, do more work and edit and add more to the castle as and when we see fit, basically. Yeah, so I might make like a couple of these rooms like inactive and also ruined to start off with. But yeah, this is the idea. And, you know, I was thinking maybe I could have a tower over here. It should be the Treasury Tower, which we'll have obviously, you know, for our top sub gifters and donators, and just other towers for other cool things, just to make the castle look really cool. But yeah, that's the idea, guys. Yeah, I honestly can't wait for this to be fully completed. I've been told it'll probably take from anywhere from between a month or maybe 2 or 3 months, something like that. Really excited to show you guys when it's fully complete. And yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this little video, and I hope you're excited as I am to see this later on down the line. Cheers guys.